Now, I'm not one to make fun of people or pick on them when they say something stupid, but when it's people upset about Elden Ring winning the most awards, and on top of it, it's the Last of Us groupies that are upset, I make an exception. It's been announced that Elden Ring is not only the most completed game of 2022, but it's also now the most awarded, topping The Last of Us 2, which previously held the record. And of course, you got people who are saying Elden Ring is overrated, they don't understand why it's winning so much, they're a little bit just upset. They need their teta, okay? They need their bottle. And I'm here to be mommy and give that bottle. First of all, I said this in a tweet and I'm gonna say it again. The way you Last of Us 2 fans, you super groupies, are saying that Soulsborne fans are annoying, Elden Ring fans, they talk too much about the game, they're defensive about the game, anytime there's criticism, I hate to break it to you, but someone's gotta let you know, this was you in 2020, and still to this day, anytime there's criticism about The Last of Us 2, what happens? You put on your Superman cape, you fly in, swoop in out of nowhere, and defend the game. So I just want to let you know that to start off. Let's get into this tweet right here because this is where it was announced through this Twitter account, some Naughty Dog Central or something, that Last of Us 2 has now become second when it comes to the most awarded game. And of course, in the comments section is where you find all the entertainment. So I'm going to go through a few of them because I just feel like they're just too good not to make comments on. This was the top tweet when I looked at the thread, and I don't know if they're just baiting super hard because it's kind of one of those obviously bad tweets. But then again, it is Twitter and people say really stupid things, so we're gonna read it as such. It says, "Don't compare a masterpiece with another generic Souls game. What only thing that makes it special is its difficulty. What only thing." I swear, if I had $1 for every time I've heard this opinion, I would buy us all dinner right now. A round of drinks on me for all of you, because I've heard it that often. Is the difficulty a part of the experience? Yes, of course, we know this. But to say it's the only thing special about these games? Absolutely not. And to call it just another generic Souls game. I'm sorry, but that generic formula, that generic genre that you so much complain about, it's so boring to you. It's literally inspiring developers to make copycats, to make games inspired by the Souls formula. Souls-like, Soulsborne, it's not going anywhere. It's thriving. And I really hope it makes you mad. I really do. Then we got this tweet where this person says, "The games aren't even hard. It's the narrow combat design and boring environments that put me to sleep with Souls games." First of all, narrow combat design? Listen, I've been watching some Elden Ring videos off and on through the whole past, so many months since the game came out. I am constantly seeing different builds, constantly seeing different moves and abilities that people are doing, and I'm still amazed at the things you can do in this game. I didn't even scratch the surface with my gameplay at all. So to say this is a flat out lie. It's not narrow at all. And boring environments? Are you sure? Have you not seen Elden Ring? You're wild. But listen, you do you. Go ahead and be put to sleep. Go take a nap, all right? I got your bottle for you. You're all set. Go night-night. Okay, this tweet, I'm gonna have to put something over to cover this tweet, but question. Am I allowed to be thirsty and act like a slut on my own channel? I think I am, right? I think that's perfectly fine. This tweet says right here, "The whole video game industry for this mid game." Now, I don't think I would consider myself part of the industry, but as part of the community, absolutely. Give me that ride. I'm riding that for Elden Ring, okay? That's fine with me. I can do that on my channel. But listen, these guys, they want to call, Elden Ring and other games mid. That's like the word they throw around. Mid. Listen, are you compensating for something of yours that's maybe mid? Is that why you're posting pictures like this? Is this on your mind? Is something going on down there where it's just like not up to par? Is that what's going on? What is it? Because this is kind of wild for you to post. You really thought like, oh, this is it. This is the one. This is the tweet. I'm gonna get him. I don't know. It's just a little observation, just a little observation. You know what I mean? Oh, this one is good right here. The Last of Us Part 2 is the best game of all time. So, oh God, where do we start with this? Listen, it's their opinion. That's fine. If we want to just keep it there, we could keep it moving. But, I'm going to say this in the nicest way I can, okay? You need to play more games. And if you think it's the best game of all time, that is your opinion, but opinions can be wrong. They can't be wrong, okay? You need to play more games. I'm begging you, play more games, please. All right, here's another one. It says, that's kind of crazy. It's nowhere near the level of Part 2. Nowhere near the level of Part 2. What level are we looking at? Because you might have a point to this, all right? Elden Ring, you know, it's not a one and done. You're right about that. It's not on that level. You know, it's a game that's evergreen. Some people have put in 300 plus hours into this game. I know firsthand some people who have done that. There's replayability with the co-op, replayability with different builds, just the fact that you want to run through it again. Many people do that. They have different characters. I just saw someone the other night say they had 23 characters. All right, so yeah, you're right. It's not on the level of Part 2 because it's better. Here's another cute one. It says, people deep throat Elden Rings. All it really is, is another Souls game. Nothing new. So here we are again with that opinion of like, oh, it's just another generic Souls game, nothing new, it's not doing anything new. When those who have played it and enjoyed the game, like myself, know that FromSoft took that open world and reinvented it in their own way. They took their formula that is being refined over and over since, you know, the first Souls game and bringing it to the level that it is. Taking what was good from the other games, bringing it into this one, into an open world, and making it work this freaking good. That's why it's Game of the Year. And it's going to be funny because if, let's just say Sony ever did it or somebody that they like did it, then they would say, oh, it's innovative, masterpiece. These developers are amazing. They took a formula I already liked and now they brought it into open world and wow, it's so incredible. But when From Software does it, you don't want to give no credit. It's just a generic game. It's the same as it always was and they're not good, right? Right? That's what you're going to do? Be real. And here's this cutie right here. They said Elden Ring was not that good and should not even be on the level Last of Us 2 is. Again, with that whole level thing. They don't realize they opened themselves up to just having their argument picked apart. That level could be the floor that I just wiped my shoe on. What are you even saying? The level. Oh my gosh, what? The production, the movie production, the dialogue, the story. Oh, a revenge story, huh? Oh, it's so deep. Oh, it's such a deep story. It's about revenge is bad. That's it. Oh, what would Joel do? Yeah, he wouldn't want Ellie to seek revenge. And so she realizes it in that moment. So deep, right? So deep. Yeah, Elden Ring's not on that stupid level. Of course not. Not to you, because you have no idea. You don't know anything about the story or the lore, or like what things mean in the game and how it all connects with everything. And you don't know nothing. All right, you don't know anything. So to you, you just think Last of Us 2 is on this pedestal of like, oh, it's a masterpiece. Like, oh, the writing is just amazing. Oh my gosh. All right, we're almost done here. Here's one more. It says, I don't care. Elden Ring sucks anyway. They're so mad. I don't care. Elden Ring sucks anyways. Like, man, what did Elden Ring do to you? Did you play like a Souls game before it or something? You got your butt kicked and now you just hate all the Souls games? Like, what happened? Check this tweet out. It says, the only award it deserves is for the most overrated game of all time. They really put some thought and effort into this tweet. They capitalized every word in the award, their made-up award, and then they put a trophy at the end of it. Little period right there, like, period. This is the one, this is the facts. I'm gonna get them with this. I got 3 likes. Listen, the most overrated game of all time. It's just so funny because we know that when The Last of Us won all those awards, it was justified. It deserved it. Oh, they mattered. It was ammo for their little console war and for the war of The Last of Us 2 and why it's such a masterpiece. And they used it as ammo. But when it's a game they don't like, then it's overrated. It doesn't matter. These awards are fixed. Whatever the case, they throw out all these excuses when it's not the game that they love. But I guarantee you, when it is a game they love and it's a game they champion for, then those awards are valid. It's not overrated. It deserves the awards and all of the above. You know how it is. It's just so silly. It's like they don't even realize how silly they're being. They're just so deep into a console war, so deep into the war of The Last of Us 2 and the defense force that they can't even see what they're doing. You know, it's so crazy. And last but not least, we have old Damon over here who took a break from filming House of the Dragon to bless us with his tweet. And he says, "Happy for Elden Ring, well deserved, but The Last of Us 2 still holds the record for the most nominations and most wins ever at the Game Awards." So now we're counting nominations? Is this what we're doing? We don't have awards anymore, so we're gonna say nominations. Let's just go down the list. What's next? How many mentions are on Twitter? How many times it's trending? Like, what are we doing here? Damon, I'm gonna need you to get your dragon uncle ass back on that show. Go film season 2, okay? Because that show's fire. We need it. It's gonna take too long to film. Please hurry up. Stop tweeting and wasting time. Please stop. That's the last one, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I usually, like I said in the beginning, I don't really do stuff like this. Like, I've done it on stream. There were times I would look up tweets about certain topics and, you know, people are mad about things and we'd kind of like make fun of it and stuff. And I don't mean anything personal to these people. And, you know, just because they say a stupid tweet doesn't mean I think they're stupid or I think, you know, I wouldn't, you know, hang out with them one day, I guess. They probably have, you know, they're probably cool people. I don't know. We say dumb things at times. I've probably said a couple dumb things in the past. It happens. We're not perfect. But yes, Elden Ring killed it. And this is just another thing to, you know, kind of add to the pile of what it did and how good it was in 2022 and how much it's going to be played for years to come. That's the thing with Souls games. And I said this earlier about the whole, you know, the formula and the genre and how it inspires others to copycat, make Souls-like and stuff. It's not going anywhere. It's done so much for gaming and I love it. I'm never going to stop playing them. And FromSoft is not even done yet, which is even better. FromSoft needs respect put on their name. Can I just say that before I go? The output of games that they've had in the last 8+ years is phenomenal. Just think about it. Think about all the games that have come out, that they've put out, and they're all good. They're all good. Put some respect on FromSoft. They're critically acclaimed and they have a fan base that can't wait for the next game, and it's growing and growing by the day. And Elden Ring is going to be a huge part for that. There are so many fans, new fans that have come to this genre and to these games, and Elden Ring is a reason for that. Put respect on it. That's it. It's not hard. That's it, you guys. I'm out. Talk to you later. Peace.